In this video, I'm going to explain the process many Amazon sellers use to find product ideas using tools like Helium 10. We're not going to try to find a winning product in just a few minutes. The goal is to understand the method. Because on Amazon, what really matters is not analyzing just one product, but analyzing many products until you find interesting opportunities. Let's go step by step. Step 1. Generating product ideas with Helium 10. The first tool we're going to use is Helium 10, and inside it a feature called Black Box. Black Box is basically a product search engine within Amazon that allows you to filter millions of listings using different criteria. Instead of looking at random products, what we do is apply filters so the tool shows us products that already meet certain interesting conditions. For example, many sellers start by filtering products that sell for more than 20 or 25 euros. This is because very cheap products usually leave very little margin after Amazon fees, logistics costs, and advertising. It's also common to apply a minimum monthly sales filter to make sure the product has real demand in the marketplace. Another important filter is the number of reviews. Many sellers look for products where competitors don't have thousands of reviews, because that usually indicates that the market still allows new sellers to enter. And normally sellers also filter for products sold through FBA, which is the logistics model used by most professional Amazon sellers. Once these filters are configured, we run the search and let the tool show us potential product ideas. Step 2. Analyze the market directly on Amazon. When we find an interesting product, the next step is to go directly to Amazon and see how that market actually behaves. This is where we start analyzing things like the average price in the niche, how many reviews the sellers have, and whether the demand seems distributed across several listings. This is important because if the entire market is dominated by one or two sellers with thousands of reviews, it will usually be much harder to enter that market. Step 3. Use the Helium 10 extension. At this point, it's very useful to use the Helium 10 browser extension and open the X-ray tool. X-ray allows you to quickly estimate the sales of each product and understand how demand is distributed within that niche. What we're looking for here is whether several different products are generating sales. If only one or two listings control the entire market, that's usually a sign that the competition is very strong. Step 4. Analyze the listings and reviews. Next, we usually open several listings to analyze more specific details. In each listing, we look at things like image quality, how the product is explained, and what value proposition each seller is using. It's also very important to review customer feedback. Many times customers explain exactly what problems the current product has. For example, they may complain about low quality materials, unclear instructions, or the product not working exactly as expected. These kinds of comments can reveal opportunities to launch an improved version of the product. It's also usually a good idea to focus on products that sell throughout the year, avoiding products that are too seasonal. Step 5. Repeat the process. One of the most important things to understand is that this process is repeated many times. Sellers who find good opportunities don't analyze just one product. They analyze dozens of ideas, sometimes even hundreds of different products. Most of them get discarded quickly, but every once in a while you find a product where demand exists, the competition is not completely dominated by large brands, and there's still room to improve the product or the listing. Conclusion. In summary, the basic process for finding opportunities on Amazon usually follows these steps. First, generate ideas using tools like Helium 10 Black Box, then analyze the market directly on Amazon. And finally, use tools like X-ray to understand how sales are actually distributed within the niche. The important thing to remember is that finding a good opportunity rarely happens on the first try. It's a research process that is repeated many times, where every product you analyze helps you better understand how Amazon markets really work. And the more you practice this process, the easier it becomes to spot real opportunities.